This is America 250, and I'm author and historian Jane Hampton Cook. How did America get the tradition for launching fireworks for July 4th, 1776? Did it take place? Did they have fireworks in Philadelphia on July 4th, 1776? Well, because newspapers from that time period have been digitized, which means you can search them by keyword, we can better pinpoint the first group of Americans who launched fireworks for the cause of independence. And what we found is really surprising. It's not as if the Continental Congress issued the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776, and it's not as if Thomas Jefferson or Ben Franklin gave quotes to put in the newspaper about the news, or it's not as if they launched fireworks on that day. No, it actually happened before July 4th, 1776. So in May of 1776, Virginians, leaders from Virginia, gathered in Williamsburg, which was the capital. But by this point, the king had dissolved the Virginia legislature. So this was called a convention. And by this point, the former governor of Virginia, who was loyal to the king, he was going through and raiding and seizing land up and down the rivers. He was taking land from the Virginians. So by this point in May, they were done. These leaders of Virginia, they were done with England. So they decided that it was time for America to be separated from England. And they issued a resolution. And they were so excited to declare that they weren't part of England anymore that they decided to celebrate the next day with a feast, a parade of militia, and fireworks called illuminations. And so it's on this day, May 16, 1776, that we have the first fireworks launched for independence. And I wrote about this in a book called First Fireworks for Independence. It's for elementary age children. And then it shows you in this book that, they didn't fly the American flag above the Capitol that day. They flew a version of the British flag that starts to resemble our flag, because you can see it has the British flag on the top, and then it has the stripes of America on the rest of the flag. And so this event in Virginia was widely publicized. It was published in newspaper articles. I think over 13 newspapers published the news, including newspapers in Philadelphia. And that's where I think John Adams probably read about these fireworks in Virginia. And so he suspected that Americans throughout the 13 states would respond the same way, that it would be something that would take off. He predicted to his wife, Abigail, that this moment, this event of declaring independence from England would be remembered with illuminations and sports and games and bonfires and parades. And he was correct. Now, on America's first birthday, July 4th, 1777, Philadelphia and Boston also launched fireworks. So those two cities they made it an annual tradition. And that's how we launch fireworks for independence today, because it started way back when, in the pivotal year of 1776. I hope you'll hit subscribe and like. And thanks for listening. I'm Jane Hampton Cook, and my website is janecook.com. And let's celebrate America's 250th together.